It did look on for them, but not to be. And space to attack. Firmino. Well, this was always going to be an intriguing contest. The number one attack
Oh, he
against...
could be in here, Derek.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, back underway. Will that goal have the effect of stinging Liverpool into action? Well, the boss collected his Manager of the Month award earlier today. Some superb performances over the past month.
What a chance this is, Derek.
And the post getting in the way. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Danny Olmo. It's with Roberto Firmino. Salah. Well, it could be on for him here. Can they keep it out? Well, nothing untoward happened. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And he could cash in. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Might really be able to trouble them here. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Space afforded him. Fabinho. Liverpool have given it away. Counter-attacking very much an option. And he's in. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Alexander-Arnold. And goal news to bring you from the Brentford game. Here's Alex with an update.
Yep, it's a goal for Everton. They've scored the opener here with 35 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there it is. The half-time whistle is sounded. No doubt about it, the home fans will be the happier of the two, Stuart.
Well, we talked about their scoring record at the start of the game, and it's been the same old story today. Far too strong, far too dynamic for their opponents, and clinical when they've had the chances too. I just can't see there being a response, if I'm honest.
So much looking forward to this. Liverpool kick-off. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And he could cash in. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. And he's in. And a goal! So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Konate. Roberto Firmino. And slipped through beautifully. Defended well. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. He might be able to carve something out. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Roberto Firmino! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So back underway at 3-1. And he's through here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news.
And it's a second goal for Manchester City. They're back in this now with 56 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. And in the perfect position to read it. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Untidy on the ball. And room now out on the wing. Might be a chance here. Nicely saved. And they're making a change. Who can he pick out? Oh, a wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer! Who could do better than that?
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Liverpool facing Nottingham Forest.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Domenico Berardi. Here is Thiago. Fabinho. Back to Thiago. Well, I'm afraid it goes down as a wasted opportunity.
Well, no excuses. He should have scored there, and the goalkeeper got really lucky. He can't believe it.
Oh, they have it again. Firmino. Can he find the net? Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Time for a change then. Over it comes. Pressure on to clear his lines. And a time for cool heads. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Salah. Firing it in. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, the short corner routine. Under real pressure here. Still a chance. Well, it came to nothing in the end. 10 minutes to go. Jamie Tart. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Can he put it away? And fine goalkeeping. And a short corner, let's see. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. A sloppy pass. Konate. Well, great read there to intercept. He's in with a chance. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Good bit of pressing. Salah. Not the best of passes, was it? It'll be a throw. Salah. Henderson has it. It's a perfect challenge. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, we wondered who would come out on top, the best goal scorers or the best defence, and we got our answer. What a brilliant attacking display that was.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And he could cash in. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. And he's in. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Roberto Firmino. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. So back underway at 3-1. And he's through here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.
thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for coming, everyone.
The cameras are fixed to one man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they face AFC Richmond.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here, but somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks or it could be one of the centre-halves, so keep an eye out for that.
And here's how AFC Richmond will line up.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And this confrontation is underway. Going well. Bentancur. Tremendous block. Is this the moment? Not out of the woods yet. The net is staring him in the face. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Underway again, and Tottenham with the advantage. Emerson. Perfect challenge. Kane. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And let's give credit to the defending. McAdoo. Well, as we look at the table, the visitors have been dazzling us with their attractive brand of football, playing to their potential and then some, Stuart.
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Harry Kane. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, I think we can expect...
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Heung-min Son. Well, he's got past his man. Perisic. Well read to ease the pressure. Options in the middle. Well, closed down straight away. They take it short. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Good bit of pressing. Oh, the threat is there. Son! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Bentancur. Now Son. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bentancur. And that's sound goalkeeping. Well, a short corner here. Takes the shot. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Going short. Davis. And here's Dyer. Nicely timed tackle. And he's beaten him here. Romero. Kane. And slipped through beautifully. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Went in strongly, decisively. Able to get a body in the way. Could go ahead. Can they put it away? And a corner for Tottenham could be useful as they try to take the lead. Elects to go short. Arnold. And saved by the keeper.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Bentancur. And here's Dyer. Breaking at pace. Oh, he's through here. Can he find the net? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, behind they are, Tottenham Hotspur. How will they respond now? Getting forward. Might be a chance here. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head!
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Harry Kane. Arnold. How can he take them on and beat them? Harry Kane. Has a go. Making sure it didn't get past him. Half-time then, here in the English capital. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today. And, of course, he's taken his goals really well.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. So the second half is underway, and I'll tell you what, Spurs know they really need to lift themselves. Oh, managing to beat him. Could be. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Ivan Perisic. Now Harry Kane. Perisic with the ball. Harry Kane. Ivan Perisic. Davis. Perisic. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Nottingham Forest.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And using his body to good effect. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Oh, big chance! And it's there for him. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see, the defending is really poor. Where were they?
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Son. And he did well to cut it out. Son. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Harry Kane. Now Son. Laporte. Bentancur. Arnold. Being egged on by the crowd. Body on the line. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. He's scored once already, and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
One man the focus of attention. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Chelsea and they face AFC Richmond.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Azpilicueta plays alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. Kai Havertz starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how AFC Richmond will line up.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the ball high up the field, and rarely do the wide players drop deep to defend. And watch out for the midfield 3, who continually rotate their positions.
Azpilicueta under the cosh. Excellent defending. Cucurella. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. And strong play here. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right. Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
And over comes the corner. And thwarting his opponent in the... Can they take the lead here? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. And the referee has given them a corner. But he's gone short with it. Pulisic. Conte has it. Kerr. Able to get a body in the way. Has a go. The save was a good one.
Well,
Well, a short corner here. Good pressure high up the pitch. Superbly read and executed. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? That's well blocked. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Who can they pick out? That's excellent defending following the cross. But a crucial intervention inside the box. High pressing at its best. And good pressure high up the pitch. And he could cash in. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
One 0 then. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
McAdoo. An important interception. Good movement. Conte. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, the angle didn't favour him, but not far away at all.
Well, he nearly caught the keeper out there. That was a really good attempt.
And a timely intervention. Rodrigo. Fernandez. And now Rodrigo. Just cutting off the supply. Simple catch, really. Rojas. And a tidy tackle. Rodrigo. Koulibaly. Enzo Fernandez. And now Rodrigo. Carvajal. Now Conte. Can he find the net? Easy save.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed...
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. He can't hold on to it. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Kerr. Kai Havertz. Oh, big chance. He'll have a go here. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
And he's made headway. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. This is looking threatening. Just needs to get it out of there. Physically strong and secure on the ball. High pressing at its best. Havertz. Now here's Kerr. And Chelsea looking dangerous. A fine reading of the situation. Havertz. Conte has it. Conte. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And in with a real chance. Can he finish? Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
So making the substitution now. Sterling. And Havertz. Sterling has it. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. And the referee has given them a corner. Able to get a body in the way. Has a go. The save was a good one.
Well, the crowd are willing them to score here. They've created so many chances.
Well, underway once again, and Chelsea left with the proverbial mountain to climb in the second half. Sterling, well, closed down straight away. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So underway once more, and the push is on from Chelsea. Can they find a leveller? And play halted, free kick given. Well, nicely cut out. Sterling. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy. Well, they may be losing, but Chelsea are certainly playing well here. They've created so many chances, but they need to be more clinical with their finishing.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Kai Havertz. Can he find the net? Superb block. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Has a go. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life.
Short corner it is. Determined defending. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. The cross is on. Happy to take on the shot. Well, tremendous block. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Over it comes. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Kai Havertz. Sterling has it. Havertz. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Fernandes. Fluency of movement. Takes the shot. And a body in the way. Good pressure high up the pitch. Great block again. Well, the supporters think it's on. Oh, a good diving save.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Elects to go short. Another corner. Who can he pick out? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Oh, that is a superb save. Can he find the net? Oh, a smart stop. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. So the corner played into the box. Shot attempted. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Can he finish? And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, they're going for the short one. Determined block. A really intense pressure applied. No problems for the keeper. Just 10 minutes to go. A danger here as he runs at them. The supporters want to see him have a go. Disappointing pass. It's still alive. Well, no damage done. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Rodrigo. Now here's Kerr. Felix. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Can they hit on the break? Oh, in with a chance! Can he find the net? And just failing to bend the run enough. And the Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. Can they convert? Bukayo Saka. Good tackle. And he read it superbly. And winning it back. And they need to get tighter here. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Keeper getting the touch. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. A real opening now. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see, the defending is really poor. Where were they?
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, he can consider himself admonished, even in the absence of a yellow card. Well, the execution there rather went awry.
Well, Derek, the less said about that, the better, I think.
Oh, that's a pass of high quality. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Might be a chance here. He can't hold on to it. And he clears it out of harm's way. And beating the defender. Can he take advantage? And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Bukayo Saka. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. It is now with Jorginho. And he takes on the shot. Superb block. And taken short. Terrier? Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. And unable to keep the ball. Smith. It's with Ødegaard. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Tierney. Martin Ødegaard. He's given us away. Jorginho. Viviane Miedema. Martin Ødegaard. Smith. It's with Ødegaard. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net! Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. Stuart, how about your take?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And he's in. Chance maybe. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
There will be 3 minutes. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Terrier. It is a decent-looking attack here. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here. And well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. He's in behind. Oh, he's set. Our cameras on one man. in fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have our stockings already prepared, full of footballing presents for you. It's AFC Richmond facing Everton.
Yeah, that's all right, Derek, but where's my gift from you?
Well, sorry, Stuart. There are those who think my middle name is Ebenezer.
That's about right. But as a football fan, I love these festive fixtures. There's always a great buzz around the ground.
And here's how AFC Richmond will line up.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Really looking forward to this one. Everton get the ball rolling. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Into the advanced position. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. And he read it well, intercepting it. Dani Rojas. This looks more than decent. Could be! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And while the finish might not be the cleanest of strikes, it's still good enough to beat the keeper. What a lovely goal that is.
And Everton get the ball rolling once more. Let's find out how they're going to react to this setback. Tarkowski. Garner. Well, I understand changing circumstances in the Palace match. Let's hear all about them from Alex.
It's a goal for Spurs. It's now 1-0 with 11 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Well, a good tackle. Well, very effective play in possession. Firing it in. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Brentford. The execution was everything. Top corner, no goalkeeper was stopping
Alex,
that.
apologies, I have to jump in because this could be a chance. Real chance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. McNeil. Godfrey. Tom Davis. Everton moving the ball forward with purpose. Body on the line. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. A corner will ensue. Who's going to get on the end of it? And giving it away. Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They've scored the opener here with 25 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Clean challenge. He has teammates around him. Now, will the cross work out for them? Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Dani Rojas. Oh, that's a really good run. Real chance. And a goal! In the lead again, fully deserved.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, the stats don't lie. Everton have had a lot of possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Well, someone has scored in the United game. Let's find out precisely who. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 37 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Oh, showing excellent vision. A glorious chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. He's in behind. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
And now the delivery. And that's an important intervention. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Richard Monlor. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Played towards the back post. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Delivering it. So the half-time whistle is sounded, and it's so far so good for the hosts.
Well, we talked about their scoring record at the start of the game, and it's been the same old story today. Far too strong, far too dynamic for their opponents, and clinical when they've had the chances too. I just can't see there being a response, if I'm honest.
Dani Rojas. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Went in strongly, decisively. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. McNeil. Garner. And it's Tom Davies. And blocked for now. And news of a goal at the Etihad Stadium. Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They're back in this now with 51 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think...
Derek, great opportunity here.
And danger still. Well, threat averted.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Watkins. McNeil. Firing it in. He scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
Keen to take it short here. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. And Everton have it back now. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And that pass could be troublesome. And caught by the keeper. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Now this could be productive. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Everton facing Aston Villa. Chances on. It has to be, surely. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. And a substitution in the offing. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
But a crucial intervention inside the box. Tom Davies. Watkins. Good technique displayed. Davies. Well, tremendous block. And the press is on. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. They're now behind by 1 with 72 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Can someone get on the end of this? And given away. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Great block again.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession. But when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And continues his run. And a fine cross. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Godfrey. And it's Tom Davies. Can he finish? And the keeper had the measure of it. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. Corner kick played in. It hasn't come to very much. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Into the advanced position. It has to be! And danger still! Well, able to survive that attacking push. Might be a chance here. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Tom Davies. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. He's got to score! Well kept out. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? The corner from Lucas. McNeil. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Tart. Well, no stopping him. Really good high press. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, that was attacking football at its best. They created so many chances with their speed of movement, both with and without the ball. But they also know they'll have to defend better. They can't always rely on scoring a hatful of goals.
Dani Rojas. This looks more than decent. Could be! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's AFC Richmond taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kai Havertz starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And rather than...
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? Kai Havertz. Well, the hosts have been playing some really eye-catching football, going way beyond what most people expected before the season began, Stuart.
Well, it may have surprised a lot of people, but when you see them play, you understand why they're top of the table. They defend well as a team, they win the ball back in good areas, and they look dangerous.
Gives it a go. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. But he's gone short with it. That's not a bad ball. Needs to clear it away. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
He's got to get it away under pressure. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Surely the equaliser. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms. So back underway following the equaliser. In with a chance. And a decent save, full credit. Sam Kerr. Sterling has it. Kukureya. Sterling. Conte now. Fernandes. Back to Sterling. It's Sterling cutting in, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Now the pressure being exerted. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Sterling. Now Conte. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Just a matter of thumping it away. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Keen to take it short here. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Now the task is to remain focused. On his own with only the keeper to beat, but he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Sam Kerr. Sterling has it. Wesley Fofana. Chance to do damage. Oh, what an opportunity! And fired against the crossbar. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Really good challenge. Gives it a go. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. But a goal to update you on in the Wolves game. Alex Scott has the details.
And it's a goal for Wolves. It's now 1-0 with 35 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And she's been ruled offside, but that was close. Isaac McAdoo. Jamie Tart. How could he take them on and beat them? Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal from Manchester City. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They're the first on the score sheet here with 41 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Couldn't keep it. Breaking at pace. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Sterling. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And taking it away. Enzo Fernandez. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
It ought to be a really interesting battle. Chelsea kick off. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. A real opening now. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Rodrigo. And a textbook interception. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He's in with a chance. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Havertz. Now here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Firing it in and keeping it out. Short corner taken. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. They need to get bodies back. Is it going to be? Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
N'Golo Conte. Rodrigo. And Havertz. Has a go. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. Well, opting for the short corner. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Chelsea facing Aston Villa. Oh, terrific pass. He's just got to continue his run. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Rodrigo. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Rodrigo. And Havertz. Able to skip past his man. But stout defending when it mattered. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Kai Havertz. And intercepts again. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. It might be. And still a chance. Well, that's the end of that for now. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Stuart.
Yeah, he's not played well, has he? He's just failed to have an impact here. Mind you, I think we could say that about the whole team. He just hasn't looked like scoring today.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Enzo Fernandez. On to Kerr. Fernandez. He's beaten his man. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal at Selhurst Park, but who has scored it? Alex is going to tell us.
It's a goal from Palace. They're now behind by 1 with 10 minutes left
Now
on
jumping
the clock.
in because this could be promising for them. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. To clarify, Palace have found the net in that match. Now, can she put this one away? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Right, Alex Scott, it's over to you. You're going to tell us about a goal at Molineux, I think.
It's a goal for Brentford. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back.
Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Sam Kerr, in with a chance! And there it is, a goal, But will it be purely a consolation at this stage?
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start with the questions now, please. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking questions.